and then we'll go ahead and take questions.
Well, I'm glad we practiced free throws yesterday. That's all we did, because the last two that Kalen, or was it one, Kalen?
I never made two.
Yeah, okay. So that's a joke. No, it was a hard-fought match. I mean, both teams are trying to win. UIC's coming off an emotional loss at Green Bay where they had an opportunity to win that game or at least push it to overtime. And I thought it showed a lot of character of that team and of Coach Moore to bring his guys in here and fight as hard as they did. Even when they got down double digits, they continued to fight. That shows a lot of character of that team. And on our end, I thought it showed a lot of character for us, too, for us to just manage through a first half where, again, we have one of our guards in foul trouble. We still don't have a full roster on the floor, but yet guys just seem to step up and make enough plays. And Kyle Count was huge for us in the post. 10 turnovers was really big for us. But, yeah, we really have to make sure that we can get to the free throw line and make them. Part of our plan is to get there. We needed to make a few more. I think that would have made it a little easier on ourselves, but we just did it the hard way.
Questions?
Did you really devote a great amount of practice yesterday to free throws?
Absolutely. We shoot free throws. We shoot a lot of them. When you're coming off back-to-back games, it's hard to do anything else in between but free throws. So that's all we did yesterday, and I'm glad we did it. Made just enough.
Kalen, have you ever had a night or afternoon like that from the free throw line, especially in crunch time at the end?
Probably sixth grade. Lost the game for the same situation. It actually came up in my head, but guys picked me up. I had 2 fouls in the first half, didn't play then, and couldn't get a free throw. It's not like coach doesn't make us practice them. So just got to get in the gym, keep practicing, and they'll fall. I'm just glad teammates picked me up. Ryan Allen with a lot of defensive blocks, and Kyle and James playing good on D and offense. So they picked me up tonight.
You're going to get fouled a lot more, especially with all your drives to the basket. How can you improve? I think you're a 56% career free throw shooter. What can you do now in December to improve there?
I go up there thinking I'm going to make every one. I'm going to do the same thing every time. They just didn't fall tonight. Got in a funk. I hope teams foul me.
Also wondered at the end of the game, Coach, was Ryan Allen's block as big as any of some of those big shots that your guys made?
Big blocks and also rebound, the air ball shot that was missed, and then he got the putback. He made some timely plays. Defensively, yeah, the blocks were big. Yeah.
Your inside presence, that's how I read past articles, the challenges of your shooting the last couple of weeks. So the point is then to push the ball inside, right? I mean, that's where you get.
It's deceiving. I mean, last game they talked about our shooting, but yet we were over 1 point per possession. I think the possessions have been limited because defensively we've been taking people deep into the shot clock for them to score, and then offensively we've been patient. But last game, we were over a point, so we'll take that. But yeah, I think our plan is always to try to get it inside, to simplify the game, and then get to the free throw line, which we did, but we didn't come away with enough points. But you got to give UIC a lot of credit. They just really kept pressuring us at the end. They just kept attacking, and we had some younger guys. We had a freshman on the floor who jumped in the air, tried to make a pass, and he'll learn from that. It's easier to learn from this game after a win than if it was the other way.
This is for anybody. Do you feel that you need to have, you've been scoring kind of by committee, a lot of balance, but would you like to have maybe somebody, a distinguished scoring leader game after game? Can that help this team, or do you like the balance right now?
Balance is always good. Balance is good. I think the best scenario would be 4 guys in doubles. Can't have that. We just want guys we want to put them in position to have success. And Paris Gully tonight, I mean, we got a nice next pass, and he was open. And we have guys that are confident to make shots. So, but do I need one guy? Shoot, I'd love to have some consistent post touches. I think that's the one thing we'd like to have.
Kalen, could you talk a little bit about Kyle's play tonight?
I mean, he's been big. I actually talked to Ant Hill last night, and he's been watching from overseas, and I think that a lot of that has to do with the time he got last year playing behind Ant. It was first team all conference, and Kyle knew coming in this year he was going to be our main post guy, and he's took it and ran with it. He's 6 of 7 last game, 5 of 7 this game, 8 of 10 free throws. He's just very efficient. He does what we need him to do.
How comfortable are you starting to get, Kyle, having not played a ton last year but being counted on so much this year?
It's more of getting comfortable with one position. Last year I was playing the 4 and the 5, and I get confused with some plays being a freshman and all. But this year it's been a lot easier concentrating on one position and just getting really good at that position.
What's the status of drops?
Boy, I have no idea. Again, trainers take care of those guys. I'm just hoping he's in uniform on Monday. We'll see how it goes. We do play Monday, right? Wow. So tomorrow, guess what we'll do? Free throws.
Coach, 8 games in, you probably have a good idea of the identity of this team. Obviously a scrapping team, but anything else that's emerging that you think will help in conference play?
Well, we've had some tough contests, and we've been able to make plays down the stretch. So I like the character that we're developing. I like the energy on the bench. I think for us, though, what we're still trying to do is we're still trying to put a full team together. And it seems as though we started the year without a starter. Now we've played our first 2 league games without Jarab, who was our starting 2. And if we can just get everyone healthy and keep everyone together, then I'd have a better idea of offensively our identity. But defensively right now, we're playing solid defense, and we have to continue to do that.
Probably a dumb question, but when you do the free throw practice, don't you have to mix it up a little? You can't just say shoot 100 shots and then go home. Don't you have to make it challenging, or how do you do that?
Well, we do pressure free throws every day. In order to leave our gym, we have to make 4 out of 5, miss the entire team. We do a lot of different things for pressure free throws. Some of it is you do want guys to try to get there and get a rhythm, work some things out. So you could do volume shooting with free throws. But normally if you can just do some pressure free throws along with some volume shooting, that should help. But it's a mental thing more than any. It's just confidence to go up there and make shots. And we're just going to not only do free throws tomorrow, we have to prepare for our next opponent. So we're just going to try to make sure guys are confident when they get to the line.
Well, sir. Yes. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.